Okay. So, this point in time, our fair adventure group has traveled a good portion of the continent from Northrend all the way down to Portside. Um, at your arrival, you guys came in across a little bit of mischief, some things that have still yet to completely unravel themselves. But as you dig deeper, you guys are starting to figure out more than what meets the eye. You guys met the Arcane Advisor at Portside as well as the Ariel. Managed to become pretty good acquaintances with them uh, as you helped them through their issues. And they in turn have given you guys a proper travel to the city of Goldenheim. Currently, you guys have just traveled on to one of the airships that is making its destination towards the city. The ship in question is a pretty big size. I would say a little bit smaller than a cruise ship, but about the size of a big pirate ship. It doesn't have any mast or anything that's catching the wind itself. It's said it has two giant blue gems that hover to each side of the boat, properly charging it and giving it power to travel by air. There is a proper deck on the top surface, and as you guys enter the ship, you notice that there are doorways that go downstairs into the deeper chambers of the ship itself. You're all gathered together, just aboard. As the ship begins to take off, is there anything that you guys would like to do?
Who's driving the boat?
You do not know who's driving the boat currently. You don't see a captain in immediate eye shot.
There are people working?
As you look all around the deck, yes, there are a handful of different people working. It looks like at least 20 or so crewmates that are running around, moving items and bags from one side to the other, taking in luggage. People going up and down the stairs that seem to be going into the different floors, into the doors. It's pretty busy.
How do we know how long the airship is, or like how long is it taking us to get there?
As you guys are informed, it is a 2-day travel.
Would it be like stops along the way? Or is it just like a one-way thing?
Do you ask around?
Yeah.
All right.
Janook would know, right?
Jukin is not there
It's
with
still
you
there.
guys.
Must ask a crewmate.
Yeah, go and try to find someone.
Okay. You see, fair enough. You see what seems to be a hands on deck who's currently holding a box and going across the way until you catch his attention. He looks over at you.
Do you happen to know who's flying this airstrip over here?
That'd be Captain Morgan. He's over at the head of the ship right now, currently.
All right, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll walk over to him.
So you're gonna go downstairs?
Wherever he is. He said he's at the front of the ship, right? Yeah, I'm going to the front.
He's at the head of the ship.
Oh, the head?
I don't think you can just
Right.
go to the head of the ship. Is that?
Why not?
I don't think you can just disturb the man while he's driving the ship. You could try and go.
What do you?
That works
What do you?
out.
He can't. He can't
wanna
have a
try to
conversation in. He can't have a conversation about what his job is.
No, he's busy. He's driving the ship.
Yeah, but we also pay him. So if I have some questions,
Did we? Or did you new pay?
he got money somehow.
Maybe it's just a favor. Maybe he didn't get no money.
Well, I'll ask him when I meet him.
All right. Is anybody else saying anything?
Can I ask one of the crewmates something? Oh yeah, I wanted to ask Bees this question. Or sorry, not Bees. Fuck, what's your name in this game?
Avada.
Avada. I mean Avada's question.
What's that?
Is there going to be any stops along the way of travel? Anybody? Any crewmate?
You're asking their crewmate?
Yeah, I went up to the same one that Avada went up to.
Okay, as he puts the box down, wipes off a little bit of sweat off his brow, you turn around and ask him. He goes,
Yeah, yeah, 160.
not that I know of. It's usually just an overnight.
Okay. Thank you. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anybody else? At this point in time, the ship has taken its space in the air. It seems to be very, very steady. At first, it was very harsh and rocky when initially taking off, but once you guys are actually mid-flight, it's very smooth and very relaxing. You feel the wind on the surface deck currently. Clouds are fairly clear for the most part, but very spread out across the sky. If anybody would like to look out the side, you could go ahead and roll a perception check.
I would like to do that.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I roll a perception?
And close your eyes, cause you ain't see shit.
It's on your skills. It's one of the items.
Oh. Did I roll the right thing? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Sick.
Alright.
I see fucking everything.
So as you guys are looking around, Trace, unfortunately, you're just too far in your head in the clouds, not able to see much. But everybody else, as you're looking across, Anala, you notice the Taliesin Mountains that you guys were walking over at one point in time, that you guys seem to be flying back in the direction towards. There's a lot of forest land initially, followed by farmland that you guys have familiarly traveled down before as well as you're looking down. Looking far off into the distance because it is a much more clear day. Lyra, as you're looking far off into the horizon itself, you notice over on the western side of the sky, it starts to gray out and turn a little bit of a purplish hue, very, very far out. But other than that, it seems like a fairly clear and safe travel as you guys are making your way eastward towards Goldenheim. So, if anybody doesn't want to do anything during this trip, I could go ahead and fast forward a little bit to the first night of the travel.
Are we like on the deck or?
You guys are currently on the deck. You do have majority access to the ship if you'd like to go down the lower floors.
Can we go explore the lower floors?
Sure thing. So, everybody's gonna take a tour.
Yeah.
Daytime?
Right now it is about midday, since you guys have left the city of Portside. So, at this point in time, you see that there is a crew hand who is gathering individuals who seem to be holding their luggage and such and leading them over to a doorway. The hand looks over at you all and says, would you like to toll?
Yes, sir. Yes, please.
All right. So, as you follow this smaller individual below into the double doors, you guys are met with a long hallway. This hallway seems to have at least 8 doors on each side of this hallway that go all the way down to a opposite door on the other side. They point out that these are individual rooms for people to stay at if they wish to. Going further down the hall, opening the door, you see that there is a more common room that has tables and chairs. that seem to be fairly spread out. It looks like some of the furniture seems to be nailed down to the floor itself. As you look around this common room as well too, it looks like there are doors that go off to each side, and another door that goes further back as well. The guide instructs you that this is the common room for you guys to hang out if you wish. Rooms are on the other side. Down further in the hall is going to be the water closet or the bathroom if you like. And then, if you go through the door on the far side and upstairs, that takes you to the head of the ship. As you guys stand in silence to the tour guide, they look at you and go, "Okay, well, enjoy your stay.
Wait,
If you have any
sir.
questions,
Would it be possible to go to the head of the ship to meet Captain Morgan?
well, once the flight is in a steady position and everyone is comfortable, the captain may come out. But I wouldn't recommend disturbing him while he's working."
I see.
Ah.
Also, where are we going to be staying?
You choose your room. It's
Out of these rooms here, amongst the hall?
correct.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful tour.
Of course. You all take care and have a lovely flight. As they pitter patter away, you guys are all left to your own devices.
You said the rooms are all right there in front of us.
They left you currently in the common room. There is doors on each side of the room, and another door on the opposite side, and behind you is a door that leads back to the hallway.
Hey, Lyra.
Yes?
Since when did you develop an accent?
Oh, this old thing. Well, because we're going to my homeland, I must talk as the people of my homeland do. My father disdains me so already, but his heart is soft right now, and I figure I shall attempt to uphold whatever sliver of nobility I may have left, so he may be helpful to us on our journey in Goldenheim. So this is really just to please him.
I see.
I have to practice now,
So everybody in Goldenheim talk like that?
I think a lot of the people in Goldenheim, most of the noblemen in Goldenheim, speak in this manner.
All the stuck-ups do. Either way, you hear Odell say behind you.
So which one is your real voice? The accent or how you usually talk to us?
I say I would prefer how I normally speak to you all. This is just for formalities.
I see. We ain't gotta talk like that too, do we?
No. My father knows I'll be traveling with people not from Goldenheim.
Are
but
you
he
sure?
will-
I can put quite the show on if you'd like.
Well, he
And then
may
Nala
have,
giggles,
some
mocking
more
her.
respect. He may quite like that, so if you'd like to partake, you sure can, but it's not necessary.
I see.
Well, just in case, Trace, I'd like to hear your best impression, just in case we have to whip the, accent out. I think I need to know that you can do it. You never know.
Yes, please
Go ahead.
show us.
Oi. I'm rich.
Oh no.
I think when we see the nobleman in Goldenheim, maybe me and Anola should do most of the talking.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Odell turns
Hey,
over to
Bradford.
Lyra. Okay. So your father's a nobleman.
I would consider him a nobleman. He advises, he gives a lot of advice on the advancement in tech to the royal something. I don't really remember, to be honest.
And the last name?
Sonata?
Nada.
Sonata. As in Sonata Industries.
That would be the one.
That's not so much as a simple nobleman. That seems to be a power branch of the entire city.
Yeah, you could say that. He
And the fir-
supplies the tech for pretty much, yes, the entire city.
And when we say the tech, we mean the weapons, correct?
Yes. Advanced weaponry.
Oh!
What kind of weapons?
I see.
Oh, brother.
Have you heard of a pepper box before?
I heard talk of it here and there.
Think of that, but on a grander scale.
Well, pepper box is cool and all, but nothing beats a good old fashioned melee.
What's a pepper box?
You would know naturally that a pepper box is this time and age's version of a handgun.
Oh.
Pop,
Okay.
pop.
So, I would say if we are able to get in contact with your father, if you are in good graces with him, just having someone like that in our position would be very useful in the long run.
Yes, I'd like to think so, which is why I must execute well on this ridiculous accent. So maybe he will still have some respect for me and will supply us with whatever advanced weaponry we may need in our journey.
Well, we shall see. That's one connection to look forward to in the city. Is there anything else that we need to do? Because I believe you are all going to Goldenheim for what reason specifically?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
This was not in my notes. The way we don't know why we're going here.
Can nobody can remind us? No one recall.
He's looking.
Come on, Sade, save us. Did it have something to do with Uzi Kosei?
Fuck, man.
I think my ring is there.
While he's looking it up, can somebody make a history check?
We better all roll this, guys. Fuck.
Oh. Ooh.
Same.
Natural 20. Go ahead and tell me.
I got a nat 20 too.
That's crazy.
No way you're
Alright.
checking us right now.
Well,
My wing's on the boat.
I'm gonna put this shit in bold or something.
For real.
if you guys do remember, originally back in Northrend, when the cultists were attacking, you guys notified the Arcane Advisor, and he told you guys that weird things like this have been happening a lot lately, and he would highly recommend that the capital city would be aware of it. So originally, you guys were sent to go to Goldenheim to talk to the Ariel.
And tell them about all the weird shit.
Mm-hmm. All the things that has been going on in the city of Northrend, but as you guys went to Portside, you know, the shit was happening there too.
Highlighted, bolded.
I was gonna say.
That's the main quest.
Okay.
I relay that information though, Adele.
All right. Hmm. Well, now we have names. We have ideas of what type of rituals that they are attempting to do. We see the patterns that they have. I don't know if it's going to be enough evidence, but hopefully, if we could just take a moment to get the Uriel's time, we should be able to get our point across. But only time will tell. But in the meantime, enjoy the flight. We have a day of rest before anything major happens. I say we take advantage of it. Anything else that anybody would like to do before I fast forward a bit?
Are there any animals on this flight? Any
Animals.
interesting animals?
Roll a perception check.
Did all of our animals come onto the ship with us?
Lyra,
For the
go ahead
sake
and
of-
roll perception for me.
For the sake of your sanity, I'll say yes. The animals did come with you guys. I was gonna think about it, but no. The animals did come. For your perception, you only notice like a rat that graze across the floor. Besides the other animals that you guys currently possess.
Alright.
Alright. But with that being said, the first half of your flight is fairly uneventful. Borderline relaxing. You guys do your respective preparations for whatever you need to do before bedding for the night. Are you guys all sleeping in separate rooms?
Yeah.
There's 8 rooms, right?
Yeah, 8 rooms total that you see
Yeah.
available.
Take them all up.
Separately.
Alright. So, as the night begins to fall and the moon rises in the sky, you guys all bed down.
Uh,
During this time, you guys hear faint cries far out in the distance. Anala, go ahead and roll perception. These cries, though very, very faint and subtle, they don't sound 100% natural. But you do notice it before you nod off and head to bed. As y'all rest.
Like they're coming from like on the ship?
No, from like very far out. Very far out in the distance. As you guys rest, you reflect on the adventure that you guys have all been on so far. The individuals that you have met, the situations that you all have found yourselves in. Questioning what is to happen next and what to prepare for. But with that being said, you guys do take a successful long rest. Go ahead and replenish any spells or anything that you guys have. And as the morning rises, you guys are woken up to the sounds of a bunch of individuals rushing up and down the hallway. It sounds like a lot of moving parts are all going all at once. You hear the humming of the crystals faint a little bit louder as you guys are all waking up in your respective room.
Oh, hell no.
We're in the room now.
Wait, did we all hear? Did all of us hear the cries, or just?
Um,
Anala?
Anala heard the cries specifically, like the details of it, but you guys all hear the rumbling and bustling that's happening in the morning.
Okay.
Reading my book.
Again, I wake up and there any. Is there the rat around?
Mm, I feel like if you make your way through the hallway and up the ship, you'll probably be able to find it eventually.
To take my 10 minutes and cast Speak with Animals.
I don't
Right.
want to play, dude.
Huh?
What'd you say, Bees?
Yeah, I was talking to Calypso. I forgot to mute my mic.
All right. So as you prepare for your ritual first thing in the morning, anybody else doing anything?
Can I just go out of my room to see what all the hustle and bustle is about?
Sure thing. As you open the door and peek your head out to look into the hallway, you notice that there are a bunch of crew hands that seem to be rushing up and down the halls.
Can I stop one of them and ask, Sir, what's going on? Why is everybody so lively this morning?
As he's running, not necessarily running, but jogging down the hall, he quickly passes you. No time, just doing proper preparations for defense.
Defense? Excuse me. What do you mean defense?
He runs away before he can respond.
Okay. Can I go knock on Anala's door?
All right, sure enough, Anala, you hear a knock on your door as you're doing your ritual.
What is it? She opens the door. Oh, what's up, girl?
Anala, they said they're preparing for defense. Have you seen
What?
anything or heard anything that would, you know, mean
She's
that we need to be in
metagaming!
defense?
I was like, well, I mean, now that I think about it, I did. I heard like him crying last night. I don't know if that was really anything.
Are you sure it wasn't just Trace crying himself to sleep?
Oh hell no.
Valid.
What kind of cries? On the ship?
No, like-
Anala, you heard a very faint, what sounded like a roar mixed with like a scream. Like a lion's roar mixed with a scream. It was very, very faint and quiet when you.
Oh, dragon, don't play with me. Well, I relay that information to Lyra. Then I say, and that's why I'm doing this. And I point to the floor behind me where you see some candles and some green glowing symbols on the floor. So I can ask the rat if he knows what that was. I just need to find the rat.
Fascinating.
As I walk past her and go look for the rat. Well, I drag her with me. I drag Lyra with me.
All right.
I'll help her look for this rat.
Gotcha. I'll need you to roll a perception check. With advantage if Lyra's gonna help you. Is anybody else doing anything?
Doing my morning stretches.
Morning stretches getting prepped up already. Anybody else?
Just reading my book.
Okay. So, after you fully complete your ritual, it takes about 15 minutes for you to complete the ritual, gather all your stuff, and look up and down the hallway to see if you can find the rat. As time goes by, you actually end up making your way back upstairs to the deck, where you see a bunch of individuals all running around. You see at this point, will look like a more relaxing scene when people were first boarding onto the ship. It now looks like there are magical enchantments being placed around the edge of the ship itself, as far as you can tell. But as you're walking around, you do see that the rat is running in between two of their crew members right now.
Say, oh, there he is! There he is! Mr. Rat! And I run over there, dragging Lyra by her wrist.
All right. So as you bring Lyra along and following the rat, you see it currently. It was running underneath a rope, besides one of the crew members. But as you started yelling, and are you speaking in mouse as you're saying that, or are you?
Yeah, Mr. Rat. Speaking
Okay.
of mouse, so
Gotcha. So, Lyra, as soon as Anala grabs your arm, you see her immediately start squeaking at a pile of rope on the deck.
Oh, lovely.
So, as you run,
Don't
you
judge me.
You pull back the pile of rope and you see that there is indeed a rat right there sitting. As it looks up, it goes, "Ah, whoa, ah," and it immediately is about to start running. Are you gonna do anything?
Yes, I grab him.
You grab it? Okay, go
And I
ahead
tell him, "Stop."
make an dexterity check.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is just straight dexterity. Just to see if you beat the rat.
Wait, maybe Lyra should try to grab him too.
That's the wrong one.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
this one.
Yeah, it's a safe throw.
All right, God bless.
All right. You're lucky I rolled a 2. So, as you see it scream, you reach out and grab it, and you have it in your arms currently.
Hello, Mr. Rat.
Please don't kill me. I don't want to die. Not today. Not this way, please. I swear I didn't do anything wrong. It was just a little bit of food. I swear.
Okay, I'm not gonna eat you or anything. Not yet.
So why are you grabbing me?
Relax. I just have a question for you. I'm friendly. Trust as I pet him. I calm him.
All right. You see that your emotions do start to relax the rat a bit, but he still seems a little bit on edge.
I turn and face Lyra while I'm holding him so she can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Say to the rat, well, I'm sure you ride this ship often, and well, you were here through the night. Did you hear those cries? Do you know what they were?
Oh, the only cries I hear are the people that are annoying me on this ship. I just wanted food, I swear. It was
Thought
just,
you were talking
it was
about
a-
me for a sec.
He raises one tiny eyebrow. I try to keep to myself. I just want to get some food. I just try to make it from flight to flight. That's it. I wait for the big thing to land. Once it lands, I get off the ship. I get more food. I come back if I need to. That's what I usually do. But now I feel like everything is all wrong. The order's messed up. I feel like something bad is gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
I don't know, but I can see it on everybody's faces. They're moving a lot more than they usually do. I just need to get out of here.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. This is why I like the ground.
I put him down.
As soon as you put it down, he just scurries away.
And turn to Lyra. Well, he's not helpful at all, and he doesn't know what's going on.
I'm glad I got to watch you just squeak at this rat for a few minutes for him to say nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
It's quite the
think
show
we
from your
should
perspective.
Yeah, I think maybe we should go try to find the others to see if anyone else heard or seen anything. I'd like to talk to Captain Morgan, but I'm sure he's extremely occupied with this whole defense mission that they have going on right now.
I agree. Maybe we should bother him anyway.
Can we try?
Let's
Let's
go.
try.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we go
Alrighty.
try? We're gonna go try to break
Gotta
into
get the
Captain
boat.
Morgan's.
All right, gotcha. So as you guys are on
Captain
your way
Morgan?
over,
Is the Captain Morgan on the ship?
we'll see.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way over there, Bodhi, you were doing your reading. Which book was it that you were reading?
I only have one.
It's the one on Julie, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let me double check and make sure I got the right information for you. How long do you plan on reading?
I read only half the book so far, right?
All right.
So I'll read the other half.
Okay. So about what, 2 hours roughly?
Yeah.
So, as you read this book, it begins to give you a little bit more of a glimpse of what the city of Julie is. It is considered to be basically a safe haven in the middle of a very harsh desert. It is known to bring peace and prosperity as much as it can as it spreads. Some people call it a great college. Other records call it just a oasis in the middle of a storm. Some people rumor that it's even older than Goldenheim itself, but no one can 100% confirm that. Through your readings, you do hear of a special group called the Lotus Palm, who seem to be mentioned in a lot of the historical events of the city itself. It is also said that that organization is known to take people willingly and unwillingly.
Take them how?
Some people say that people volunteer for the organization. Some people say that they are selected. Is there anything else you're trying to figure out?
No, that's it right now.
Okay. So that is going to be the majority of what you've read for that book. Trace, you still going to be working out?
Nah, I leave my room. Is there still hustle and bustle?
Not as much as it was earlier in the morning, but you still notice that there are individuals running up and down the halls.
I ask one of the dudes, what's going on? Why everybody running around?
Captain says that there's going to be a storm coming. We're just making proper defenses.
A storm? We gonna be all right in this airship?
It depends on what the storm is. Don't worry, we'll be fine, big man. You'll defend us, right?
From a storm? Sure.
But whenever it comes.
Yeah. I got y'all. Where the food at?
Ugh. Go to the common room. Somebody will grab you a plate. And he
Okay.
walks away.
I head to the common room.
Okay, so you get ready to eat your proper food. As you are making your way to the common room, you see that there are two familiar individuals who come through the common room to go to the opposite door on the other side of the room. Lyra and Nanala, you guys are making your way. No stopping or hesitating. You guys just go straight through it.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk to the other side of the common room. You open the door. The door is unlocked, and it seems to go up a set of stairs.
Let's go.
All right. You guys make your way up the stairs, and at this point, there is a door that is on the left side at the very top of the staircase that you guys just went up. Look. You hear a fainted muffling on the other side of the door.
I knock on the door.
You knock. After a few knocks, you hear the silence and hear a voice. Yes, who is it?
I look at Lyra. Like, quick, think of something.
This is Lyra Sonata of Sonata Industries, and we'd like to have a word on what's going on this ship going to Goldenheim and why the defenses are up.
Al starts giggling. Like a child.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Wait, what do you mean with advantage?
So
Roll
you roll
again.
it twice and decide the bigger number.
Oh. Def that one.
Right. A few moments go by, and you faintly hear, just give me one moment. And the door opens, and at this point, you see a very scrawny but very well-kept individual in a full-blown captain's suit, wearing the white outfit with the black shoulder pads, captain's hat on top. A little bit shorter than you guys, looks up to you and goes, yes, can I help you?
Hi, sir. Are you Captain Morgan?
That is he. I'm Captain Morgan.
Well, we've been enjoying our time on this wonderful airship, but we've quickly realized that some commotion has been going on, and we were wondering what it was all about. We heard that they were preparing for defenses, and there was a storm or something. Could
Ah,
you explain?
yeah. Well, word gets out pretty quickly. Well, I would say usually we are properly prepared for things like this, but in this situation, it seems a little bit out of the ordinary, for lack of a better term. We're still doing our best. Obviously, I'm still more than capable to handle the ship in any condition it may need to be in, but just as a precautionary, especially for our passengers, like individuals like you especially, we try our best to make sure that everybody is safe and sound during the trip, no matter what the situation holds. So, if you can believe in our crew, we'll do the best we can for you.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
So last night, before I went to bed, I heard something very strange, like a screech, cry, type of thing. Just curious if that has anything to do with the defenses, or if you might know what that is. As
Wait.
she looks at him suspiciously, like he probably knows.
And actually, Captain Morgan, I'd like to add on to Anala's observation that the other day when I was looking out the window, I also saw some grayish purple fog out in the distance that did not seem very inviting. Could the
Well, that-
defenses have anything to do with either of those things?
That can't be right. You see him start to think to himself and ponder. Strange noises, gray smoke. Wait a minute. You two, please come in, come in. He invites you inside, into the office.
Really, per the boys?
Are you going to? It's up to you.
Yeah. I tap my link girl. Hey guys, we're at the in Captain Morgan's. We're at the ship, the main part. Where you at?
I'm eating.
Oh. Okay, well feel free to join.
I bet.
Okay. Well, as
The
you
other two
guys.
fell off.
I head over.
Captain Morgan, we'd like to wait for our companions to come join us as we are, it's our group, the Radiant Warriors.
Yeah.
We act as one.
Well, very well then. Well, whenever you guys are all ready, please knock on the door again. I'm currently speaking to my cartographer at the moment, so whenever you're available, just knock on the door again, and I'll let you in.
Did you hear me?
We'll be back shortly.
No, I didn't hear you. What did you say, Tut?
Oh no, I said I walked over there.
Okay, gotcha. So as you guys take a moment to collect yourselves and begin to head back up the stairs and knock on the door once again. A few moments go by. You see once again Captain Morgan opens the door and gestures that everybody come in. Avad, are you there too? Might be AFK.
Yeah, I
Okay.
walked up to him.
Okay, gotcha. So as you guys all collect, the only one who is not accounted for currently is Odell.
Oh, brother.
You all make your way inside the room as the captain closes the door behind you guys. You are met with a very beautiful, very regal looking interior room. Looks like kind of 1600s Victorian style. But the main table that is currently on the in the middle of the room itself seems to have what looks to be a minor image or something of the actual map of Lamtel itself. Looking here, you see that there's like a small little replica of the ship that you guys are currently riding on that seems to go in direction towards Goldenheim. There seems to be a older looking gentleman, tall and slim, very bald head, long gray beard that goes to the middle of his chest, sitting on the opposite side of this table. And then behind the table, you see another desk and a window that seems to be looking out in front of the ship itself. You see Captain Morgan walk back towards the table, sitting on one end of it. Please have a seat.
How many
Everybody sits
chairs in
down.
there?
It looks like I could sit 8 people.
I sit
Yeah,
down.
I'll take a seat.
Okay. As everybody sits down, you guys all gather yourselves together. The captain looks around and goes, "So, how many of you are familiar with the history of Goldenheim specifically?"
Well,
Right? We look around, like look at Lyra.
For the sake of this, Lyra, I will say I'll give you some hints and pointers of things
yeah,
that are
because
familiar
I
to
don't know
you.
anything. So can you just tell me?
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. So,
No cheats! I got summer! Oh boy.
so
I'm supposed to know a lot.
Oh.
I was born there.
in the history of Goldenheim, the city itself, it is said to be first established after the original First Great War, also known as the Divergence. During this time, it is said that residual effects of this war and the establishment of the city, there were wild mythical beasts that would constantly attack the outer perimeters of the city itself. Though they have been long gone and destroyed, there are several factions in the city itself that kind of help defend with that situation. People still rumor that there could be possible plans of attacks on Goldenheim once again, with these mythical creatures. And this brings us to the original point that I'm trying to say. So if you mention that there is gray, purplish hue in the air, and you hear mysterious screeches at the night, then that can only confirm my suspicion that these mythical creatures may be returning.
A dragon? And then all stands up and slams the table.
He kind of is a little bit taken back from when you suddenly jumping up, but he goes, hopefully not a dragon, hopefully something a little bit more tame than that, but that could
she
be one of
sits
the worst
down.
case scenarios.
Oh, well then what creature?
As the captain begins to ponder and tries to think of what the possibilities could be, it could be a hydra. It could be a griffin. It could be. You start to hear the balding old man on the other side of the table start to rant a little bit. It could be any of these possibilities. I'm trying to warn him that we need to go around and make sure. We might have to delay the trip by another day just to see how it goes. I'm telling you, we cannot do that. We are on a very strict schedule. And if we try to circumvent anything right now, that could cause a lot of issues, especially in the long run. Well, I'm telling you, would you rather risk it for the passengers and just go straight through, or would you rather... I'm telling you, we should go around. That would be the safest decision. I don't care what the higher ups say to you. You got to make this right.
Who's that?
And you see them start. That's the bald man. That's just me talking to the captain.
I'm asking the captain. Who's that?
This is my cartographer. Usually assists me in navigation, but as you can see, we are currently not seeing the same page of what we should do in this situation.
If it is a hydra, that would be really bad.
I would like to get to Goldenheim in one piece, not pieces.
Then you are proving my exact point. Captain, I'm telling you, we gotta delay it another day at least. You see the decision begin to weigh a little bit heavier on the captain. Well, Radiant Warriors, do you guys have any input on this?
Cartographer. What's gonna happen if we stay this course?
Well, there's a chance that we can get attacked, and that's something that I personally would not like to have.
Have you ever been attacked before?
Once or twice, usually with something a little bit more tame, but if it's these mysterious creatures that we're mentioning, then we haven't properly prepared ourselves for something like this.
Man, what is the day? We might as well go around.
Cody is not fucking with any of that.
I'm not trying to fight in
Unless
the air.
you are all fighting capable, no?
Yeah, but not in the air. I like to be on solid
If
ground.
it lands on the ship, I'll kill it.
It lands on the ship.
Well, that's what I mean. If we do end up getting attacked or invaded, will you be willing to stand and assist us?
Yeah, I'll beat his ass.
Then he looks back over to his the bald man again. If we have capable warriors on the ship, I don't see why we need to delay it any further.
I don't think we're that capable. We
Guys,
had-
let's think about this. Do we all know what a Hydra is?
they got
We know
Yeah.
what a dragon is. And that's one of the options.
But you hear the captain speak again. Well, do you know if it's a Hydra or not? Not guaranteeing that, but I'm just saying it's one of the worst case scenarios. I'm thinking of the worst. I don't know.
But what's a
know,
not worst
It
case
could be
scenario?
nothing. It could be nothing.
Mm.
I doubt that. I doubt that that's gonna be.
Is the airship properly equipped with its own weaponry?
We have 2 arcane cannons that flank each side of the ship.
Mm. Nice,
And
nice.
that's it.
And that is it.
Nothing else?
And when it comes for a proper invasion of the ship itself, we're fairly defenseless.
There's no spellcasters on the ship?
I
Besides,
mean, this
my
is a
friends.
commercial flight. It's supposed to be for convenience. It's not meant for battle.
What about the defenses? I thought your crewmates were raising some sort of force field or something of the sort.
And that's what we do. We have a external shield that we can apply onto the ship if it were to get attacked from the outside. And we also have our cannons for range defense. But if something were to actually invade and get on the ship itself, we're fairly helpless.
How strong would you say those force fields are?
Well, if they are done properly and they have been tested, if I'm not mistaken, everything should go accordingly. They should be able to withstand a few hits before any hull damage were to appear.
Should or will?
Should.
Once again, this is a commercial ship. This is not meant for battle.
Okay, well, if that's the case, let's go around and just wait a day. You saying all the most negative things about this ship. There ain't not one thing I heard that was good.
Well,
Well, what?
I was
Oh, no.
told that the ship needed to be here on time no matter what.
Well, did they know
I
about
knew.
multiple dragons and hydras and getting attacked? Did they know about all that?
They might know about that, but to be honest, I
They just
couldn't
don't
tell
care
you if
about
they do or not. I'm just telling you that I've been informed to make this specific travel on time.
Well,
Mm.
But we're not gonna
Even-
get there at all if we get beat
Well,
up about this.
Let's put it to a vote. I say we just keep on pushing.
You wanna fight something in the air?
Cast your vote.
I say, hell
that's
no.
your vote. That's kind of toxic. He does not care. About it?
I don't really care either way.
Cast your vote.
Who made you the vote starter, bruh?
It's a democracy. Don't matter how it start. Don't matter the end result.
How about y'all choose and then I'll be the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Let's just go through. That's my vote. Let's just go through.
I think I would vote to go around, but I'm also partially indifferent. So
Let's just go through. Let's go through. We're gonna end up going through by the end of this vote process. Let's go.
All right, if y'all want to go around, be my guest.
Everybody pressed to go through this shit, so let's just go through it.
You can't say if you want to go around and be my guest. We're voting.
All right, let's vote. So she said, "Let's go around." I said,
Some
"Let's go."
show ass group.
So I said, "Let's go through." Trey said, "Let's go through." What's your pick, Anala?
Go, Avada.
I said Anala.
We going through.
Okay, well that already it's 3-2.
What was yours? You said you was gonna say go around.
It's 3-2. It doesn't matter. We're going through.
Damn, it's almost like I
I
forget.
already know that she was gonna vote go through because she wants to see the dragon. So
How did you do it?
I cover her mouth before she finishes that sentence.
We can't be
that's why you
scared
go
of
through.
we can't be scared of ifs or maybes. We got an urgent mission to do.
I don't want to talk about it no more.
All right, Captain Morgan. It looks like we'll be going through. That's our vote.
You see relief come across his face. Thank you. But if hopefully comes to nothing, and it is just us being very, very fearful for what to come. But if it does come down to you needing to defend us, I'd be most appreciative of you.
Bet.
For free?
Just knock on my door.
Well,
I'll be right back.
well,
If we don't defend this ship, we die.
Oh, we could have went around. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that wasn't your vote, was it?
We know what it would have been. Who wants to
well,
get
I'll
paid?
tell there you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
it. It seems like our course is not changing. We are going to stick as planned. You see the ball man begin to roll his eyes in annoyance and go, very well, but if we die, I'm taking you back to the 9 with me. And he walks out of the room.
He seems a little upset.
You're not gonna die. I can't die.
For the sake of all of us, I hope we don't die. Once again, I'm very, very thankful. But I must check on the crew. If you'll excuse me.
All
So
right,
Get up.
and let's go
See
ahead.
yourselves out when you're ready.
Let's go ahead and make so the defenders are up to snuff. So we don't even gotta fight.
Ready. So what are you guys doing?
I want to go to where the shield is. Can I
Yeah.
power the shield?
If you want to assist with fortifying the shield, you can definitely do that.
Can I
So-
also do that?
Sure thing. Magic casters, go ahead. That means that you guys will be on the deck of the ship.
I'm gonna go to the deck just to watch.
Come on, Avada.
All right. Avada, what you doing?
I'm gonna go to the deck.
Okay, so everybody travels back out to the deck.
No. I'm saying with the old man.
So you're following the old man?
Where you go?
He left.
He left out of the room before you guys.
He said if we die, he's gonna take us to the 9 hells with him.
Oh, never mind.
Does anybody know where Odell is?
I guess I'll go to the deck.
This fucking guy.
Haven't seen him.
I gave up on Odell.
Did we give him a link,
I'll
bro?
I'll go and look for him.
I don't think we did. I don't think because we never got a new loot pearl to give him.
Damn.
All right, so Avada, you go ahead and start to look for Odell.
I go
Magic
with-
casters,
I go with
I'm gonna need both you guys to make an Arcana check.
Hey, I went with Avada.
Alrighty, Bodhi goes with Avada.
Oof.
Alrighty. So, as you guys are looking at the defenses, it's not necessarily a full force, like battleship type of defense. You see that there is somebody who is at the front of the ship, right by the big pointy mast. They have a scroll out in front of them that they're reading across, and you see their eyes are kind of glazed over and like a light blue. At this point in time, as they're whispering and talking to themselves, you see little hints of our arcane magic that begin to reach out of the paper that they're reading from and kind of just establish themselves and solidify on the very, very front of the ship. At this point in time, Lyra, you have no idea what this person is doing. Anala, it looks like this person is trying to recite some type of spell, some type of shield incantation. It looks like they're doing a pretty decent job at it. If you'd like to help and participate with them, you don't know the spell yourself specifically, but you could probably assist them and see if they need any help, like getting across the finer details if need be.
Yes.
All right. So that's going to take you about an hour to do so.
Okay.
All right. With that being done, Bodhi and Avada, you guys are making your way back down into the hall. And I would assume that you know where Odell slept that night. But the door is closed.
I'll just knock on it. Ask him if
Okay.
he's awake.
All right, you knock on the door. A few moments go by, no response.
Time this happened about it.
And
He was floating.
I'm knock louder.
Knock a little bit louder. Like banging on the door, or just knocking loud.
Just knocking loud.
Still no response.
I start banging on that bit, and I start yelling his name.
All right. As you bang and start yelling, the sudden interruption as people are running through the hallway. A few moments go by, and you hear the faint sounds of a bed squeaking. Before a few moments go by, you hear the door unlock and open. And you are greeted with a very, very disgruntled, raggedy-looking Odell. It looks like 100 years just immediately grew on him, in the sense that he looks very exhausted.
Hey man, you sleep?
I guess you can say that.
What do you mean?
Is there something wrong?
What's wrong with you?
I'm very, very tired.
We need your help to like fortify defenses on the deck. So we need you to put on some clothes for a few minutes.
There's something going on already.
Ready?
Yeah, you might be flying into danger. We don't know what it is yet.
Very well. If you can, give me roughly 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be ready.
You gonna be alive,
As much as I can be.
bro? What's going on?
I'll be out shortly. He closes the door.
Hey, about it, I don't like this.
Hey,
All right.
maybe you're just tired. I don't know.
So, as the time goes by and everybody is preparing themselves, around 20 minutes later, Odell comes back out. He looks a lot more energetic, a lot more aware of himself this time around. He doesn't have that big, deadly, exhausting look to himself anymore. He looks like his normal self.
We should just do some drugs.
Not drugs, just proper enhancements.
Steroids.
I do not like the way you say things.
More like medical ailments.
Well, let's go. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Also, can you get yourself a lean pearl whenever we touch down? That way we can contact you. Just, you know.
You're telling me I need to go purchase my own pearl?
Yeah. Whenever you get the chance.
Yeah, if you don't have the money, I'll pay for it.
Don't worry, I can manage to make it work. Once we land, I think I know where I could get one. But with that being said, is everybody ready? Is the fight here?
There's no fight right now. We just need you to help them with some magic shit.
All right. Sure thing. And he prepares himself and he gets ready, travels off. About an hour goes by at this point. It looks like the spell seems to be holding itself. Once the last moments of the incantation are complete, you see the complete, very thin but still efficient looking blue hue of a bubble that completely surrounds the ship. As soon as the incantation is complete, you see the bubble slowly fade away out of eyesight. And at this point, each side of the ship, you see there are two raised metallic cannons that were stowed to the side on the actual side of the ship originally, but now are actually stood up and ready for firing. These cannons don't look like they have any fuses or a specific ignition to them. Instead, you see that there is a blue sparks that seem to just faintly glow on the edge of the barrel itself on each cannon. At this point, you guys see that there are all hands on deck, currently surrounding the outer side of the ship. The other passengers that you guys boarded on with don't seem to be in eyesight. They seem to be either in their respective rooms or hiding, more than likely. But at this point, you guys are still traveling midday with a fully prepared, defense-ready airship.
This ship have binoculars or like a scope type thing to see around.
You see that the captain has one.
Where's the captain?
Can animals like fly in and out through the shield?
Is there a way you're trying to figure that out?
Yeah. I go and
So you
get my
should-
owl and see if he can fly through the barrier.
Okay. As you get what's his name? Otto? I don't know what the owl's name is anymore, bruh.
It was
I wrote it down.
it was
It
Emmett.
is-
Emmett?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So as you take Emmett and proceed to give him the proper commands, you let him go, and you see him fly out into the sky. No issue at all. Flies about 200 feet, barely out of eyesight. A few moments later, you see him return and land back on your arm.
What the hell? Things can go out, but just can't come in.
I think this is more of a allow somebody if you let them come through type of spell, if that makes sense.
All right.
Willing creatures.
Magic. I see.
I tell my owl to go out about 500 yards in each direction, like, yeah, and come back and like tell us what he sees. I guess just make a big circle around.
All right. So you give the instruction. The owl takes off, and it looks like it's gonna take some time, but you see Emmett flying and the proper instructions that you told him to go. Is anybody else doing anything?
I'm trying to get some binoculars. Is there a crew hand around that I can ask?
Asking around for binoculars, they're pretty easy to get. The person that you ask is a dwarf, a little bit stocky, bit muscular, looks a little jaded and rough around the edges. You want to use mine?
Yes, I appreciate it.
He hands them out to you. Before you grab them, he takes them away and goes, "I need them back."
All right, go get him back.
Hands it out one more time.
Take
Hands
him.
away. No, hands away. I need him back.
You gonna get it back, man. I
And he
just
gives
need to
it to you.
use it.
All right, what are you looking for?
I'm scoping the sky to see if I see anything unusual, other than
Make a
clouds and shit.
perception check with advantage.
Hell yeah. Damn. 15.
15. Alrighty. Spend your moments looking around. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. That's for Lyra. As you're looking out into the sky, at this point in time, it is going from midday to early to mid afternoon. But you're starting to notice that the sky is getting a bit grayer than it would for roughly 2 or 3 o'clock.
Am I still beside that door?
Yep, you're right beside him as you're looking around.
I say, hey, do me a favor. Look through these binoculars. You see that gray mass over there?
He takes him, he looks. What are you talking about?
It's like it looks kind of gray over there, like something over there. You see it?
As you're looking, Trace, you can vividly see that there is like a grayish purple hue starting to fill the air very, very slightly. The dwarf was looking around with the binoculars. I don't see nothing.
That's cool. Appreciate the binoculars. I can see this with my eyes.
Yep, you can see it.
I bet. I'm gonna go over to where the majority of the group's at
Mm-hmm.
and relay my sighting.
Lyra, you were the first one to see this.
I was gonna say, can I relate to everybody that I notice the sky getting darker, that we should prepare our defenses accordingly, because it does not look good.
All right, so what's everybody doing?
Preparing my defenses accordingly.
Is there an action or anything that you're planning on doing, or what's going on?
We can't really do anything else with like the force field stuff, right?
Just making sure I got
Really.
all my weapons on me, ready for use.
All right. Gotcha. Yeah, Lyra, as far as you're concerned, you feel like you've done all the preparations that you can. I would just say make sure you know what spells you have prepared for the day. You know, what a first decision would be if something were to occur on the ship.
What do you
Things
mean
like that.
if something were to occur? You know it's
To
gonna
be-
happen.
To be prepared.
Just ridiculous. All.
All right. But at that point, you guys are looking around. And as the clock goes further from early afternoon to dead mid-afternoon, all the crew member and everyone around you, they seem a little bit more relaxed. They feel like nothing's really happening. Everybody's kind of just talking amongst themselves. Still like looking out to see if there's anything, but a little bit more relaxed at this point. Lyra, you still see the sky is getting darker and grayer.
Okay, well, can I just warn everyone on the ship?
Whatever you'd like to do.
Yeah, I would just like to re-warn my group, and can I also talk to Captain Morgan or find him?
Oh yes, he is currently on the deck as well too with everybody
he's with
else.
us. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's on the higher platform looking over you guys.
Captain Morgan, I'm gonna go up to him. What do you think about the sky getting darker? How often do you see that? Is that normal?
Sky getting darker? Been clear so far all day.
What do you mean? You can't see the grayish, the purple hues in the distance, the smoke?
I don't see anything as he looks around. The very obvious gray and purple hint in the sky around you. It's very abundant. He's looking around. Oh, like I said, I told my crew to be on the lookout, but so far it's been nothing. We've been out here for hours.
Okay, well, can we make this ship go any faster?
We're going full speed as fast as we can.
Okay, that's it. I have nothing else to say.
Odell looks around and goes, does something feel off to you all?
Yes.
It's been feeling off. What do you mean?
Yeah, that shit in the sky over there.
At this point, it's not just like in the far distance, it's starting to surround itself around the ship as well too. At first, it looked like about an hour or two, it was like very, very far off into the horizon. And now at this point, it feels like it is creeping closer and closer. And this gray purple hue is starting to overcast the entire sky and the ship.
This is a
Moment of
question to
silence.
this is a question to the DM.
Yes.
When we were seeing it, they weren't seeing it, or did they eventually start to see it too?
They do not see it.
Mm.
Oh.
Hey, we seeing it, but I don't think they seeing it because I gave this dude binoculars, pointed exactly at it. He didn't see it. But I see it clear as day.
I think it could have something to do with Odell by chance.
Odell, what the fuck you do, man?
Not that's his fault, but you know, he's kind of
I
like
know that I'm the culprit of a lot of weird situations happening lately, but I don't think this is part of me. Or at least I don't think I'm involved in this specifically.
Got it.
I give him the side eye.
Why are we the only ones seeing it?
Anala, once again, you hear that screeching roar
Oh,
echoed out in the distance, a little bit louder this time.
You guys hear that? And she like looks off into the distance.
Here, what?
I need everybody to make a perception check.
sheesh.
Oh, you heard that shit.
The fuck is that?
That's definitely something.
As soon as Anala mentions it, Lyra, you look over to where you believe it was coming from and out. Very, very faint dot in the far, far distance.
I'm
You
not
see
able
what-
to tell like what the sound is. Huh?
This sound you have not heard before.
Okay.
It sounds like a lion's roar, but with like a screech, like
Totally the dragon.
intertwined with it. At this point in time, looking out in the far, far distance, across in the sun shadow, you see what appears to be a set of flapping wings.
Oh shit.
Tell us. Hurry up.
They're slowly but surely getting slightly bigger and bigger.
Tell the captain. Someone run and tell the captain. Can you even see
Oh,
it?
we can all see it? Or just
Lyra's the first one that sees it.
Okay, well I'm telling everybody. There's something flying. Probably a dragon.
Everybody get
As
ready.
Lyra
I'm
Let's
getting
go.
rid of the accent because I'm
Wait,
stressed
what?
now.
Get on the
I did have a
cannons.
mentioning and looking.
What I missed? My bad. I got a call.
There's flapping wings in the distance, getting closer.
Oh shit.
The crew, a little bit confused and bewildered. What? I don't see anything. What? You hear murmurs starting to fill the air a little bit. Something happening? What's going on?
This ain't a game, y'all. Battle stage, so let's go.
Anala runs to the edge of the ship with like her 2 arms pushing herself up over the edge. She's like, "Oh, dragon!" But like excited.
As soon as you scream and yell that out loud, all the crew members begin to perk their heads up, look around. You're pointing in the direction of what you see. They look a little confused, but you see some of them starting to get up and move to respective positions of where they're assigned to. At this point in time, you see people are starting to man the cannons that were set up on the sides earlier. The flapping gets a little bit more audible at this point as the silhouette gets bigger and bigger.
Ah, hell no.
You
man.
guys travel
Down this bitch.
and to the side of the deck, off on the, I don't remember boat terms at this point in time, on the left side of the boat.
That's starboard or whatever. the fuck.
Deck
might
A.
be. Off to the side, you guys are looking, and the screech once again, louder, but more definitive, does sound like a lion's roar. And the screech along with it sounds like a very high-pitched, distressed yelling that is accompanied with this lion's roar.
Like a person yelling, or you mean like
It sounds like it could be a person or it could be an animal.
They're
is it
two.
a dragon rider?
As
Oh
the
my-
as the silhouette gets bigger and bigger, Lyra, since you're the first one to see this, looking, you see with the wings a final big stretch as it begins to get closer. 3 heads start to pop out
Oh no.
Oh my
Oh, wait, that
fucking
might be the
God.
Hydra.
alongside the silhouette. Are you guys doing anything? The crew members are all prepared, but they still look a little confused.
Everyone fire
Ah.
now,
No,
please.
no.
What the
Is it
fuck?
aggressive?
Stop! No, wait!
No, wait. It might not be aggressive.
Jesus Christ!
They can't see it.
At this point, this thing seems to be about 1,000 feet away from you guys.
Are they all human?
Oh, it's far.
They're all different races and various types of individuals that are all crew hands here.
Everyone hold position.
Everyone to your battle stations and hold fire.
They really can't. Okay, well, maybe if they can't see it, that means it can't see us. Question mark? Maybe.
As you guys are looking and watching this entity get closer and closer, you see 2 individuals who are manning the cannons that should be looking right at this creature. They seem to be looking just out into the distance. They don't necessarily, it looks like they don't really see what they're looking for.
Can I go
No.
up to that cannon on
Yeah,
the side it's
so
on?
get on the cannon.
Get on
Maybe
it?
we should get on the defense.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me, what do you do, Trace?
I walk up to the cannon and I say, clearly y'all don't see what I'm seeing, but it's very apparent.
Honestly,
Let me man this
hey,
cannon.
wait, don't shoot yet.
I ain't gonna shoot, but we need somebody who can see the shit on the
You
cannon.
sure? Are you sure
You should
something's
get
out
on
there?
one
Something's wrong with your head, man. I don't see anything. Do you see anything? Oh, I don't know what he's talking about.
We
I'm
all see
100%
it.
positive.
Bodhi, you should probably get on one too.
Lyra, come over here and convince him.
Oh yeah, can I tell him? Can I try to convince him that this is real? This is a legitimate thing that we are seeing? and that
Listen
this
here,
is
lady.
very
I don't know
worried?
what kind of freak show thing you're putting on.
We
Captain
are
told us
not
to
a
be in the
freak show.
defense mode, but you guys are talking about something that doesn't seem to be happening. The sky's perfectly clear. There's nothing going on. I don't understand what everybody's getting worked up about.
Listen, man, we seen some fuck up shit.
Yeah.
Maybe this is beyond your understanding. We're the professionals
At this
around these
point,
parts.
Anala, you hear the wings getting louder.
Guys, getting closer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Move over, man.
Wait, I go to one of the cannons and I get on that bitch too, bro.
Okay,
Yes,
gotcha.
yes, yes.
Amateur, do you remember like I think it was a cantrip to where I could to like send messages? Do you remember what it was called?
It's called Message, I believe. The one that costs a spell slot, I think it's called Sending.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, it was right here the whole time.
Okay, so you man the cannon?
Yeah.
All right, so you push the guy out the way. He looks a little confused. The other one kind of helps him up. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? What's going on here?"
Bro, when I save your life, I'm expecting a thank you.
All right. At this point, those who are looking at the creature, drawing in closer. At this point, it's about 500 feet away from you guys.
500
Looking-
feet?
Yeah, 500
That
feet.
shit's
Okay.
close.
Everybody should
Right.
see it then.
At this point in time, it looks like the purple grayish hue is kind of coming out of the creature itself, kind of like causing this shift in the sky as it's traveling. Looking up, as it rears its heads down and flies downward towards the ship itself. You get a quick glance at it, and you see that the heads are all 3 different types of creatures. But the first thing you see immediately, as it gets really, really closer to the ship, is the head of a red dragon opening its mouth and beginning to breathe fire. As
I'm
the fire
shooting that
shoots-
motherfucker.
I'll shoot it too. I'll shoot it too.
Shooting
you
No,
dead
I
ass.
wanted to
The
try
hold,
something
the
before y'all.
hold.
I wanted to try something before y'all.
Wait,
shoot.
it's so you're saying it's flying towards us and it's breathing fire at us, or it went down?
It's flying towards you and breathing fire.
I'm
in the
shooting that
direction of the ship.
motherfucker.
Shoot that shit.
Are you shooting,
Obama!
Trace?
Yes.
No,
Fuck.
don't shoot yet. Oh, whatever. All right, you got it.
Just do
I'm
it at the
gonna
same
need you-
time.
We
Yeah,
have a
don't-
shield. We have
I'm
a
not
shield.
shooting.
I need you to roll an intelligence check on how to fire the cannon.
Oh fuck.
While he's fucking trying to figure that out,
You
can I
got
try to
this.
send it a message?
Oh, who are you sending a message to?
I wanted to see if I could, I guess like the main head or whatever. I wanted to like send a message saying stop to see if that would work.
Like, stop the ship?
No, like for him just to float there, like stop attacking.
Oh, like the creature itself?
Yeah,
You're sending a message to the creature itself. What's the distance on the message spell?
oh, never mind. It's only 120 feet.
Alrighty. So, with that, Trace, you look at the cannon to see what kind of trigger mechanism is on this fucking thing. And
Wait.
then...
Before he shoots,
Mhm.
can I talk to it?
You're gonna try to talk to it?
Yeah.
At this point, it's 500 feet away.
I mean, I speak dragon and he can hear. No?
If you want to.
Is that like a spell? Like, does a spell have a range?
Doesn't say.
Well, if it's a language, it's just whoever can
Not a
hear you
language.
shouting.
Spell.
Okay.
Speak with animals. And I mean, does it speak infernal?
You don't know. You haven't interacted with this creature before.
Can I tell? Oh, I just.
Well,
Okay.
it's
She's
doing
just gonna
its
start growling.
yeah, it's doing its turn right now. And right now, it's shooting fire in the direction of the ship.
Does it look very targeted to the ship, or it's just doing his thing?
It looks like it's fairly intentional, as far as you can tell.
All right, I would like to cast Speak with Animals and try to talk to it.
Okay, gotcha. So, with this going on, the fire has left the creature's mouth and is going towards the direction of the ship. You are firing, Trace? I gotta know if you're doing it or not.
I'm gonna see if the shield does the shield shit.
Okay, gotcha. So you hold off. You're about to press it, but you don't do it quite just yet. You see the fire launching towards the direction of the ship itself, and then immediately out of nowhere bounces and starts to flare itself around the proper defensive bubble that was on the ship.
Does it look
As-
intact still?
The shield looks like it's still intact.
Is the crew reacting?
The crew, as soon as they see fire, immediately hit the bubble and start to flare out. The one that was having the argument with Trace originally looks up and sees fire just out of nowhere surround itself around the bubble. He kind of gets up and panics a little bit and says, Emergency! Hey, all hands on deck! Something's here! Something's here! And then
This fucking
everybody
bitch.
starts to
I fucking
scatter
told you,
around at
bruh.
this point. Well, why didn't you just say so? And then he
I
starts to run away.
did. You playing games?
All right. So at this point in time, you're trying to speak with animals. What are you doing, Nanala?
Yes. 'Cause everything else it needs to be much closer. So I'm
Alright.
trying to speak with animals.
What are you trying to speak, and what are you yelling out?
I'm speaking giant lizard. I'm just
Okay.
kidding. I'm speaking, dragon or hydra, any of the things that he listed, whatever it looks like.
Does speak with animals work on dragons?
I don't know. That's why I was asking you if I could speak to it or not. Is it
I
a?
mean-
It's a beast.
To be honest, I don't
See.
believe it is a beast. Let me double check here.
At this rate, can we see what the other heads look like?
I was just about to get to that. He's not close enough yet for you to see, but
Mm.
the first head that you did definitely see is a dragon's head.
A red dragon head.
It says beast. So if it's not a beast, then I guess it doesn't work.
Looking here, it is not a beast.
Mm.
The fuck is it?
Well,
A monster.
So as you begin to yell out and scream at this entity, it doesn't seem to be paying you any mind at all. It flies.
Infernal.
You try infernal. You try speaking out. It looks like it's ignoring you. It's not paying attention at all.
Damn.
So after the fire completely enshrouds the bubble for a few seconds and then fading away, you get a closer look at this creature as it swoops around and flies on the outside of the ship itself. As it goes and veers its left to turn around, you notice that on one side, the head on the left has curved horns that go inward, and the screeching seems to be coming from the head of that which looks like a goat.
mm.
And the other head that seems to be on the right side of it is that of a lion.
Oh shit.
As this creature with dragon wings and a dragon tail begins to fly and swoop its way around to the opposite side of the ship. What are you guys all doing?
Wait, this is a creature we're unfamiliar with?
You guys have not seen this creature before in your lives.
Well, we tried talking to it. Ooh. Shoot that
Alright,
motherfucker.
so as it tries to swipe, go ahead. I would say you get to keep your roll from last time. I'll just let that go. I'm gonna need you to roll a d20 and add 2.
Come on, Titan.
Fuck. We're dead.
Wait, so I didn't shoot?
Where were you shooting?
I'm on the cannon too.
It's a 2-man. It takes 2
Oh.
people to run this cannon.
Oh shit.
So
Then we-
as you're shooting,
Then we both
you
roll
see
and
a
then average it.
no, you're the one that's actually running the turret, so you're shooting.
Shit.
At this point in time, you guys hear a loud, thunderous crack of lightning spark as Titan hits the side of this cannon to shoot out a large blue arcane bolt that just misses the target as it's flying by and shoots out into the sky.
Fuck.
And I yell to the people, how far are these cannons from each other?
They look like they're about 25 feet away from each other.
So I yell over to the people on the other cannon. Shoot where I shoot. But better.
Wait, can I? Oh man. There's like this see invisibility spell. I want to try to cast it because maybe these people got this. They can't see it because it's got like an invisibility condition. Can I try to
You'd be
cast
able to
this?
see it.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Maybe you're right.
No, I mean, just try it. As well. We don't know what's happening.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know if that's the thing. Like, are we able to see invisibility stuff, but other people wouldn't? That doesn't make sense.
Follow your heart. It's do or
No,
die.
it's okay.
We fighting.
I mean, just try it. You ain't got nothing to lose.
Okay, can I try? Can I try the see invisibility thing on Captain Morgan?
So what are you trying to do? Do you have a spell that allows him to see invisibility?
It says he. Oh, never mind. I thought I could cast this on somebody. I can only cast it on myself. I don't want to do it. I can already see it.
What if I put a fog cloud around us and then it can't see us?
It's
How
your
big is the
call.
ship?
This ship is 150 feet from front to back.
Damn.
About as big as a cruise ship.
150?
Mhm.
Um. Can I?
Let me give you guys a moment. After that, we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh shit! Oh, we're fighting.
Are we fighting? It depends on what you guys do.
Oh, so I get a free hit right now or no?
Right now, this is your round. This is your round to decide on what to do. After that, we may go into battle.
How close is it flying to the ship?
At this point, it is 100 feet away from the edge of the ship. So it looks like it's still outside of its bubble range, but it's circling you guys. We're in the process of circling.
Okay, let me see if I can do anything. Okay, I have this. What's this thing? The Audrey? Receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use that? It says the DM will choose.
Keep in
The
mind,
omen.
you only get a one-word answer in response.
Yeah. Either good or bad. Good and bad. I see these. Yeah, the omens that it says, right? Wheel,
Mhm.
woe, indifference, wheel, and woe. Okay, so I'm gonna, I don't understand. Is this something I cast?
I believe. Let me double check here. Spells.
'Cause there's
Wait,
no.
what spell is it?
Is it odd? I don't know if it's augury or
think it's-
augury.
Augury. I believe it's.
Yes, foreknowledge.
Receive an omen from. You can either ritual cast it. It takes 10 minutes to do so, or you can cast it instantly, and it is a level 2 spell slot.
I think we got 10 minutes. Oh, I'll just cast it right now. And yeah.
So, what are you asking?
All right. Should I ask, like, is fighting it what we need to do? Like, attack it, or is there?
Yes. Fuck it. Kill it.
It's not.
Maybe can you ask I don't know.
Like, is battling the dragon a good idea? Or
No.
no?
I feel like we know the answer to that.
But maybe we're missing something.
It already,
Hey, I found
it already
a
shouted
spell
us.
called sending. Can I use this spell, amateur?
Yeah,
It
sending's like a
says-
long distance message, basically.
Yeah, and it said I can send a short message of 25 words or fewer to a creature you've met or a creature described to you by someone who's met it. I mean, we damn near met it now, right? This target hears a message in its mind and recognizes you, and it can answer immediately. And the spell enables a target to understand the meaning of your messages across any distance, even other planes of existence. But if it's on a different plane, 5% chance that the message doesn't hit. But we'll know if the delivery fails. Okay, I use this?
Does it say the target has to be it could be any creature?
It just says a creature.
A creature. Okay, so that's anybody.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
I mean, if you want to cast it, by all means. I'm not
Okay,
gonna tell
this
you
is
yes or
very important. What kind of message should we send?
Don't attack us.
Something. Okay, I want to ask for peace. We're just what? Just say it has to be 25
You're
words or
friends,
less.
not food.
We are friends. Please don't attack us.
Mean no harm.
Please, yeah, we mean no harm. Is that the message? Anyone else got anything they want to add?
Signed, battleship in the air.
Okay,
Nope,
can we
send
send
it.
that message? Send
Send an apology letter to the creature.
it. Yes.
Sorry for shooting at you.
Is there
That's what we missed on purpose.
is there enough time for me to get off the cannon and the other dude to get back on?
On your next round.
Yeah, I'd like
Alright.
to send this message.
Okay. So, as you willfully and with your best intentions send this message to this attacking creature, a few moments go by, and you don't get like a normal response that you would expect. Instead, you hear, "Eat, hungry, kill."
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's just hungry. Maybe we could just throw some food at him.
That's
Is
all.
it-
That's all he said.
Hey,
So he specifically told me eat, hungry, kill.
you gotta go.
Yeah, I see.
I
I
think
see.
gotta go.
kill though was more because he's hungry first, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
We're
we
the
can
prey
give
right
him
now.
some food.
We have to fight for our lives.
So, what
Yes,
food are you
very
trying to give this
understanding.
attacking dragon flying around us?
I don't know. Don't they got food on this ship, don't they? Maybe we can we could put it in the cannon and then shoot the food in its mouth.
One of the crew hands goes, "What the fuck are we gonna do? Give it a 4-star meal? We gotta kill this thing!"
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to accept the fact we gotta fight this motherfucker.
I'm just
And
trying
as
to
you
explore
notice-
other options here.
The crew hand that yelled at you that said that was one of the magic users.
Was one of the what?
The
Magic users.
That was
Oh,
helping with the
oh.
shield originally.
So he sees it. Well, everybody see it now, or they saw the fire.
All right, guys.
Well, I don't think we got enough
Power
food to feed
up!
this thing.
And all starts doing Power Ranger moves. They knew for the
Radiant
dragon to come
warriors,
back.
unite!
All right, y'all, it's time. We gotta kill this thing.
Alrighty. So at this point in time, I'm gonna end it here because I'm gonna set up for a big boss battle that's gonna happen.
What the fuck?
Sick.
So
We're gonna like do a full ship
Yeah.
on tabletop.
I'm gonna try to get a table set up for this. But
Wow.
this is officially gonna be your guys' first proper boss fight.
Wow.
This
So it's
will
a
be
Hydra?
Exciting.
It's a chimera.
Mm,
Ooh.
a dragon, goat, and lion headed thing.
nice. I'm gonna get all that prepped up and set up for next week. I didn't know if you guys were gonna do the Fed or not. That's why I had to figure it out.
What if we didn't?
If you didn't,
Would have been
then-
peacefully in Goldenheim by now?
Yeah, I was saying that we'd be in Goldenheim by now.
Well, the only people that are gonna know that
Shopping.
are the versions of you that decided not to do it.
Using our fake accents. Mean the noblemen.
Just do keep in mind. You remember,
accent is real.
if you guys went around, it would have taken an extra day for you guys to get there.
Yeah, but were we really on a tight schedule?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't. Yeah, he
Our
said we
message
don't
to the
arrive
lever
there.
is he sent us
Yeah,
here
there
the
was
most dire
decree.
decree.
Yeah. I wrote that down, but I didn't.
Yeah.
write the other reason.
Yeah.
I put 3 E's.
I got a note in here that says, "Oh fuck, what's the one that I just wrote?" It says, "Oh, where'd it go?" It was so funny when I like read it back. It was something about the rat.
Well, y'all.
You wrote a note about the rat.
Well, y'all. This is a quick one. In case
Yeah.
anybody was watching.
Oh yeah,
outta
I
here.
said,